So, in current Treyway court proceedings, it seems like Shotti went and got his court date pushed back to after the date would be that court would start. Meaning, he's going to see if everybody pleads before he gets sentenced by the judge. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Yeah. So apparently, like I told y'all previously, Shotti's lawyer has applied to have his court date pushed back. Now, people might think that he might want the court date pushed back for whichever reasons, but first let's actually read this court document real quick so we could be sure about what it says. Basically, it says, "Dear Judge Inglemeyer," I hope that's how you say that guy's name. Anyway, so it says, "Dear Judge Inglemeyer, I'm writing on behalf of the defendant, Kafano Jordan, to respectfully request an adjournment to the defendant's July 10th, 2019 sentencing to September 6th, 2019, a date that I am informed by Your Honor's courtroom deputy is convenient for the court and on which the government is available. The reason for this first request is that it's taken longer than we anticipated to locate and retrieve certain records concerning the defendant's personal history and characteristics, as well as certain financial records which we believe will be relevant to sentencing. The government, and then by AUSA Michael Longyear, has consented to this request. Thank you for your consideration on this application. I remain available for conference should court deem it necessary. Then it says granted. So the sentencing is adjourned to September 9th. Now, I told y'all this a couple of days ago, not for nothing. I said, yo, Shotti's trying to get his court date pushed back. Why would Shotti try to get his court date pushed back? Who knows, right? Now, they're saying that they need the court date pushed back because they don't have the relevant documents in order to be able to give to the court in order to get them the type of sentence they think, they can get. They could be like, yo, look, we have a defendant who has spent X amount of years, I don't know, feeding the homeless. I don't know what Shotti was doing that they're gonna try. I don't know what they're gonna try to say he was doing. I'm not trying to laugh at this. I'm just saying I don't know what they're trying to say that they're trying to establish, as something that will give them a more lenient sentence. Like, what was he doing that they could, bring up? What kind of, I don't know. Anyway, so there is something that I think is particularly interesting, should I say. For everybody that don't know, I believe court was actually supposed to begin September 4th. If any of this goes to trial, I believe it was supposed to be on September 4th. So by Shotti having his court date pushed back at least a day, in this particular case, 2 days, beyond when court is actually supposed to begin, that kind of creates a situation where if no one goes to trial, okay, let's just talk about a whole different situation for 1 second. Just bear with me. If an individual helps the government, right, with a case, right, the government is usually going to come up to them and say, well, we'll take your help into consideration if we can get a guilty, or if we can get the type of ruling in the court that we like, then yes, we'll speak to the judge and we'll tell the judge that you helped us, that this is what they do. You can argue with me all you want, but this is something that happens in court. You are going to, you'll have a co-defendant or whatever the case might be, and everybody's going to trial, and you want to have your sentencing after people have the opportunity to plead guilty. Because if you can have your sentencing after, it could be beneficial when it's time for your sentencing. That then the government could go up to the judge and say, well, you know, they gave us pertinent information that allowed for us to be able to do X, Y, and Z. And so the judge will say, oh, well, you know, okay, I'll take that into consideration with my deliberation with the actual years that we're going to give your client, or whatever, or the client, or the defendant, or whatever the case might be. So just so we're clear on this, as far as I know, and I could be wrong about this date now, I could be 100% wrong about this date, but I believe that trial was actually supposed to begin September 4th. I could be wrong about the date, but that's what I thought trial was going to begin. So he's trying to, or he has successfully, Shotti's lawyer has successfully had the court date pushed back to the 6th. So that means that that's giving them time, I guess, to find these, you know, to show that Shotti used to do work with the Salvation Army. I don't know what information they are gonna come up with to show that he, you know, needs to get, because they're saying that there's it says right here, it says they want to retrieve certain records concerning the defendant's personal history and characteristics, as well as his financial records, right? That's what it literally says that. And I'm saying this guy is a career, allegedly, a career criminal. What are they trying to find? Like, I don't know. Anyway, put it down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think the government is trying to find. Like, what did he do? He helped the Smurfs? Like, what has this guy's done? I want to know. Anyway, so with all of that being said, obviously it seems like they allow for him to push the court date back to the 6th of September. So I guess we're going to see how this all works out then. I mean, there's a couple of more defendants. I believe there's two more. At least two more that we're 100% sure of that hasn't pled or anything yet. So there's two more defendants. I believe those defendants are Harv and Nuke. And I guess then we'll see what happens. If one of these guys go to trial, then what's going to go? Because check this out. Let's say an individual, and this is just, this is just me talking right now. All right. So the whole entire video is done as far as with the evidence and with the proof or whatever that is. This is just me. I'm about to say something myself. So this has nothing to do with the facts of the case, just so we can be clear on this. All right. So let's just say somebody says that the government says, okay, we'll give you a favorable deal, but you got to take the stand. And they say, well, I don't want to take the stand. If we go to trial, I'm not going to take the stand, but I will tell you other things that might help them plead out. So the individuals, the other defendants, co-defendants pleading out would be much more beneficial because this individual is saying that they're not going to take the stand. Now, I'm not saying that that's the case here. I mean, I don't know this to be. I haven't heard this neither, just so we can be clear on this. But he has his court dates pushed back 2 days after the trial is set to begin. So if this was a situation where they might want him to take the stand, it's going to be after his sentencing. He's not going to have any... No, then when he would be taking the stand would be after his sentencing. There wouldn't be any reason for him to take the stand. It just, why am I gonna go and help y'all? Y'all dudes gave me 15 years. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta go help y'all. Yeah, my sentence is over. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think about this. Honestly, like, do you think that this is peculiar? I'm pretty sure people have their sentencing dates pushed back often. But I do want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think this is odd? Do you think this is peculiar? Do you think in this particular case it means something? Or is this just nothing? And it's not that big of a deal. It might be nothing, honestly. And it might just not be that big of a deal. Let me know what you guys think. Please leave it down in the comment section. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.